Hey, what's poppin', guys? It's Reinhart, and today I got a bit of a different video. It's not like a gaming video that I usually do, like Fortnite or FIFA, but it is, as you can tell by the title and what you're looking at right now, it's a tier list. Not any ordinary tier list. I mean, technically it is, but it's an Overwatch tier list. You guys know I used to play Overwatch a lot, so I've used all the characters. I know how they all play. I know everything about them. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So, if you guys don't know how these work, basically the best one is S, and then it goes worse and worse up to D. D is the worst. You don't get any worse than D, at least from this tier list. And don't mind the ads on the side. I don't know if they're going to be here the whole time. I don't know if I can edit them out, but don't mind those. Anyway, we should get started because I don't want this video to be too long. So we start with Anna. I don't know why there's two Annas, but Anna is not my favorite character. She is good, not the best. I hate playing against her, to be honest. She's really annoying, especially when she like does damage to you over time, since her shots like have like a second of like sticky damage sort of, and then her sleep is so annoying. But she's not a bad player, so I'll put her in maybe B for now. If you're good with her, then you're good with her. Next we have Ashe. I'm not a fan of Ashe. I've never liked her too much. I don't really think her abilities are that good. Her ultimate's obviously really good, but I don't think it takes much skill. So I'm gonna put her in C. She's not a bad character, but she's not the best. Now we have Bastion. Bastion is possibly the easiest player to use, and just for that reason alone, I'm gonna put him in D. I also hate playing against him because he shreds you. Oh my God. We have Bridget. We have Bridget. Who likes Bridget? She is so bad. Her her ability, her little swingy hammer thing, terrible. She can't even heal. What? I don't know why she's a healer. She's definitely in D tier. What? Possibly the worst character in the game. Now we have Doomfist. We all know Doomfist. I'm pretty sure he was leaked for a long time. I came into the game. He's a cool character. His abilities suck. His fist is okay. His little shooty thingies on his left arm, trash. His jump ability is basically useless. And then his charge down is decent, but it doesn't do enough damage, you know? I don't feel like he's that good of a character, which is why I'm also going to put him in the D tier. I might change this up after, but for now, he can go down there. Now we have Diva. Diva's a weird one. She doesn't do too much damage, but over time, if you keep spamming R2 or whatever button it is to shoot, she does a lot of damage. I love how she can just like block damage, and then her R1 ability is shooting rockets. I think that's very cool because she wasn't able to do that before. I don't know what it was before. I just know that I like Diva. I'm considering getting her golden gun, not so sure. And her ult, I hate her ult. I just can't get kills with it. I will put her up in A. She's probably my favorite tank, if not second favorite. Now we have Genji. Genji is possibly the best character. No, not the best. Maybe second best. Obviously, we know who my favorite is, and we will see in a couple seconds. But Genji, he takes a lot of skill to be good with. So I'm pretty good with Genji. I'm getting his golden gun after I get Lucio's. But I love Genji. He's really good, and he takes lots of skill. So he's got to go up in A tier. He's also a really cool character with the really cool skins and stuff. Now we have the single best character in this entire video game, the one and only Hanzo. It speaks for himself. Best character in the game. What, he should really be going in front. Yes, first. Now we have Junkrat. If you remember back in the day, I used to play with Zarya a lot. He always used Junkrat. And Junkrat's just really good. I love his abilities. He's a cool character. He's not the easiest to use, but then again, he's not the hardest. So I think for that reason, he's probably A tier. Maybe I might move him higher after. We'll see. Now we have the single best healer in the game, Lucio, the man himself. My inspiration from my YouTube channel. Obviously, he says amp it up. That's where I got it from. Also because my name. But yeah, Lucio's really good. He can heal, he can shoot, he can do everything at once. He's just a really well-rounded character. I love Lucio. Now we got Mccree. Josai Makari. He's a unique one, you know. He's kind of basic. He's like a basic cowboy. Nothing really special about him. His ultimate's my favorite part about him. It's really cool. I don't think he's that good, but I will use him occasionally. I'll put him in the B tier. Don't think he deserves higher. Now, the best female character, Mei. Mei is a real one. She's an OG. I love freezing people with her. It's just so much fun. And I seem to think that when I freeze the ground and walk over it, it makes me go faster. It really doesn't. But yeah, I love Mei. Her ultimate's not the best, but it's really good actually for when you're about to win a game. You need to wipe out the last team. I will put her in the S tier because I just love Mei. Now we got Mercy. Mercy's just that like one character. You can't damage people with her. Although she does a good bit of damage, if you're shooting her, using her as a attacking character, please just stop playing the game, because Mercy is that guy or girl you have to have behind the tank, behind a Reinhart or a Roadhog or a Erisa most of the time. That's what you see, because she just does so much healing, and then her ultimate flies into the sky, heals I think multiple people at once, and then her revive ability is pretty cool. She's a bit annoying when you're trying to laser a tank, but she's good, especially when you have a good Mercy on your team that heals. I'll give her a B. Don't think she's that good. Now we have Moira. Since she came into the game, I didn't like her. I don't really like her too much now, but I don't mind using her. I love her orbs. They're really cool. I don't like how her healing ability is limited, and you only have like a certain amount at a time to use. So just for that reason, I will put her in B. But also, she does take skill, and some people are really good with her. So I don't mind her, just not a big fan, so that's where she goes to B. Now we have Erisa. I've never liked Erisa. I've never been good with her, and I hate coming up against her. Her shield is stupid. Her health is stupid, and then her normal gun. I don't like it. It's not accurate enough. But when people are shooting me, they hit every shot. I just don't like Erisa. I'll put her in C. You might disagree if you like Erisa, but I'm putting her there. Now we have Pharaoh, one of the easiest characters to play. Yeah, also one of my favorites. I'm just really good with her. I don't think it's that hard to be bad with her, but I love Pharaoh. I'm not gonna. Should she go up? Yeah, she has to go in S. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites easily. Now we have another staple in the game, I guess. He's a real icon to Overwatch, Mr. Reaper. Reaper, we all know him from Die, Die, Die. His ultimate, man. When you hear that coming, it's just over for you. You can't do anything. His teleport's cool, and I love how he can go invisible, or I think it's called Wraith form, right? Yeah, that's really cool. He's a good character. Really hard to get his pixel spray, but he's just a fun guy to use, not the hardest. I will put him in A because I'm a fan of him. Now we got Reinhart. My boy Andre used to love Reinhart. He played him all the time. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm pretty good with him, I'd say. Just don't like that he's got such close range. You can't do anything from far unless you use his flame thingy that he throws at you. I don't know what it's called. He's not my favorite, but he's not bad. I'll put him in B, because if you're good with him, then you're good. You're a good player, because he's not easy to use. Next, we have Roadhog. My boy Dylan always used Roadhog against me, and he's so hard, because I'm always Hanzo, and Dylan would always go Roadhog. Couldn't do anything. You gotta hit 4 headshots to kill the man, and he can still heal himself. I love how we can hook people. That's very cool. He's got 2 different gun things. You press L2, it goes farther. You press R2, it's for up close when you hook them. He's a fun character, really chubby boy. I gotta give him. He's one of my favorite tanks, so I'll probably give him an A. Now we have Soldier. Easiest, most basic character to play. If you play any other no, it's not third person, I'm stupid. Any other first person shooter, you can play Soldier. He takes no skill. His ultimate's the most annoying thing ever, so he's gonna go to D, because he's too easy and he's just annoying. Now we got Sombra. Sombra's I don't know, she's very weak, so I don't like using her. I love how she can turn invisible and just teleport places. I think that's really cool. When she first got into the game, I really liked her. She was cool. I'm just not that good with her, so I'm gonna put her in B because she's cool. I like her, just not good with her. Now we have Symmetra. Symmetra takes 0 skill. You place 3 turrets and then hold R2 and just beam someone. That's it. No skill at all. Her ultimate's trash now. Her teleporter's pretty useless unless you use it properly. But yeah, that's... I hate Symmetra. I'll put her in D. I don't like Symmetra at all. How many do we have left? Oh, are these Okay, so I don't have to use all of them, I guess. Interesting. Okay, we're only a few left, I think. Now we have Torbjorn. This man, I hate him. He also takes no skill. You put a turret down, you sit behind it, keep hammering it. That's all you have to do. You get easy kills. No skill. Don't like Torbjorn. We have Tracer. Tracer is the most iconic player. Maybe besides Winston, those two, you get introduced to them at the beginning of the game. Tracer's really fun. I love teleporting around with her. I love going back in time. And her gun shoots so fast. She's one of my favorites. She's easily in the A tier. And if you're good with her, you're good with her. That's all I can say. Now we have Widowmaker. I've never been good with Widowmaker. I just can't hit the snipes. I can't do the grapple and snipe to get her pixel spray. I just can't. No, her Q spray. That's what the Q spray is. Yeah, I can't do that. My friends all can. I just can't. I struggle too much. Her close range gun, terrible. If you do hit a headshot, it feels nice. Her ultimate's not the best. It just reveals where the players are. I'll put her in C tier. I mean, if you're good with her, that's quite impressive because it's not easy to be good with her. Now we have Winston. Winston is one of the tanks that not many people use, but in competitive, you do see him quite a bit. In regular games, quick play, you don't see him. Where's Winston? You never see him. He's not good, that's the thing. He's got a shield bubble, which is basically useless because you can just walk into it and kill him there. You got his jump ability that does barely any damage, and then his normal ability, just the laser gun. It's trash, it does not enough damage, and his ult is horrible, it does nothing. It's a waste, so I'm going to put Winston in D. I'm sorry, bud. Just not it, man. Now we have Wrecking Ball, one of the newer characters. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him, you know. I don't... Like, he's a cool character. You can turn into a little Wrecking Ball, go fly around. His ultimate's just stupid. I don't like him. I don't know what to say about him. I just don't like him. You go in D tier, my friend. We now have Zarya. Zarya is one character that I believe it's her Q spray. Or is it her pixel? We have to keep above 80 or 60 for a minute. It's really hard to get that spray. She's not a good character. Like, she can just bubble people, which makes them not take any damage. And then her charge gun is okay. It does a good bit of damage. And then the balls she shoots, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of her. So I'm going to put her in D. I might have to change this up a bit. I might put Bastion in C because he's kind of fun sometimes, and I'll put Doomfist up there. He's not terrible. I'm doing him dirty. Wait, do we not have? This is a kind of old list. We don't have Echo in here. All right, well, we have Zenyatta, who is the last one of this list. Zenyatta, I'd say, he's a fun character, pretty iconic. I'd say he's a cool guy. You know, love. I always choose him as my second healer because he's fun. I love shooting his balls at people. It does a good bit of damage, and he can heal. He can actually heal, but he can also damage at the same time. So he's a good mix of both. I'll put him in B maybe. We got a lot of healers here, and then we don't have anyone else here. Surprisingly, we don't have Echo. But if Echo were here, I would put her in C because I like that she can copy abilities, but I don't like how weak she is. Although she does have that sticky ability that does like, what is it, 150 damage. It's really good. I just don't like Echo that much. But yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment what other tier lists you want me to do. I'm feeling doing more of these if you guys like them. So just comment a tier list and I'll do it. See you in the next one. Peace out, boys.